I don't know, you guys. Guys, it's really starting to smell. Hey guys, today we are reviewing Kmart's Cool Air Styler. Now, if you follow my channel, you'll know that I recently did a video on Kmart's Hot Air Styler. So I'll link that video above and below, I guess. But I recently saw this pop up for the same amount, so 35 Australian dollars. I was very curious. I have a flat iron that I really like. It's this GHD one, which I don't use as often as I used to. My GHD is the 4.2B, that's the model number if you're curious. So I decided what I would do is actually compare Kmart Cool Air Styler to my GHD flat iron. No, I know it's already, in theory, shouldn't be fair because this was, I actually don't remember how much it was, versus this $35 guy. I'll do one side Cool Air Styler, the other side with my GHD, and we'll just see how we go. So let's open this guy up. Now, I think what drew me towards this was, one, the price, I won't deny that, but also having the cool air, assuming that it will actually blow cool air. With the Kmart Hot Air Styler, if you watch that review, you remember that the cool air setting on that isn't actually cool air. So I'm curious to see how this one performs with the cool air. Anyway, so I've opened it up here. So it comes out like this. You know, nothing fancy, no fancy packaging here. It's fine, it's whatever. It was $35. I mean, there you go. So first of all, the area around the plates is more rounded. So this one can actually, if I remember correctly, can be used to curl as well, as with any flat iron really. So this one also has that rounded body. So yeah, you've got lots of little ventilation holes in the front here. And you've also got this thumb grip here. There's like a little textured bit on the thumb, and you do have a temperature gauge on the front, which is great. So you've got your power button, your temperature gauge, and then the fan button, which I'm assuming turns on and off the cool air. Another nice thing about this is that the cord is 360. We love that. It just makes life so much easier. I've actually, for the most part, already prepped my hair. So I've applied what I normally do. So I apply It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In product. And then I also use this Tresemme Heat Defense Spray. So I use both of these. And then I also use the Olaplex No. 7 Bonding Oil, which is also a heat protectant. So I've already prepped my hair. I blow dried it about 80% and then let it air dry. I didn't want to completely blow dry it straight because I wanted to truly test to see how well this works. This is how my hair dries, guys. Very wavy. It's giving Hagrid, so we love it. So what I'm gonna do first is split my hair in half. So this will be the Kmart side. I'm going to quickly flat iron this side of my hair. I know, like I said, it's not necessarily fair, I guess, in theory, because, you know, you're going up against a tool that's a lot more expensive, but I kind of wanted like a control. Okay, so I've basically finished the GHD. I mean, that was only like 2 minutes or something. I've just turned it on here, so it's got the light on. Now in the directions, they do have a little bit of a guide for the temperature settings. Basically, it says for, you know, it kind of lists like okay. It just came on by itself. Okay, let's turn that off. It does have a little chart here for your hair type and what temperature setting you should have it at. So I'm trying to follow the directions as best I can. It says for fragile and fine hair, do 140C. So I will do that. That is the lowest setting. All right, turning it on, holding it down. Just first impression, I think following the guide for heat is really not going to work. I mean, 140C is really low for, at least for my hair. I mean, I don't have naturally straight hair. I've got a good wave. So I need a little bit more heat to really straighten her out. I'm gonna crank it up to 200. I don't know if it's just taking a while to get warm. Maybe it just doesn't get as warm as it says, but I'm gonna turn it up and just give it another shot. I'm going all the way up, all the way up. It eventually is getting there. I had to turn it all the way up to 220. So it's definitely getting there, but I really have to do small sections, use my comb, go slowly. And even then, one pass seems to not necessarily be enough. I mean, my hair is still warm after the pass. There's a point where the air that's coming out of here is not cool. I mean, it's just not. It's hot. It's hot air coming out of there. I'm gonna finish this side just until it is done, and then I will kind of compare how each side looks. It's mostly straight, but it's definitely not as straight as the GHD, obviously. There is one thing that is concerning me immediately, and that's in here where these two plastic pieces meet. If you take a section of hair, you put it in between the plates, and you go too far in, too close to the handle, your hair will catch in between those two plastic pieces and you'll rip your hair out. So I have now done that a couple of times. It's uncomfortable, first of all, but also it's ripping my hair. So, I mean, for that reason, I feel like I would just not reach for this because I don't really want to get my hair pulled each time I use this, or have to be so meticulous with how I place my hair in the barrel that, you know, I'm having to stare and make sure it's not going that close to the handle, because that just shouldn't happen. Like with the hair tool, you shouldn't be able to just pull your hair out. Even when you're using it correctly. So I don't like that. That's a huge ick for me. I don't like that at all. I'm going to be careful for the sake of this review and just finish up. I've got a couple of spots in there that are a little kinked still, so I'm going to continue. I am mostly done. I don't really like running the hot plates over my hair so many times to get it actually straight. It seems to be taking me a long time, so I'm just done. As far as the result, obviously the Kmart one took way longer, which is not great. There are bits in the plastic where it was tugging. So for me, that's an immediate no. Like for me, I would probably return it if I could. That is just, I don't even want to use it if that's happening. But I will say, interestingly, I think it looks a little bit smoother than the GHD side. Now that just could be because it's humid and my hair is starting to frizz on this side now that it's finished. It might be less frizzy. I don't know. It could be just that it's been sitting there a while and I haven't put any finishing oil or anything on it.
Several days later.
Hey guys, welcome back to Frizzy Hagrid. I am gonna try this again, and I decided I'm not gonna do a comparison or anything. I am just going to use it to curl my hair. I've already decided I don't like it for flat ironing, but I do want to try it again as a curling iron, and I do plan on curling my hair today. So I've blow dried my hair. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn it up to 200. I don't wanna have to put it up to 220. That just seems too high. If the curl's really not holding, I'll consider turning it up. Oh, there we go. So I think the fan only turns on when it's at the heat that you set it to. Okay, I think I have to turn it up. Okay, it's getting that burning plastic smell, which I really don't like. Guys, it's really starting to smell. It really smells like, I don't know, you guys. It's looking kind of dodgy. I probably could finish my hair and use this. I did turn the heat down to 200. It was still smelling. I get it sometimes with new appliances, you know, you get a little bit of a smell. I mean, I had that with the hot air styler, but it went away pretty quickly. With this, it's not going away. And that's making me really nervous. It just smells like burning plastic. And in good conscience, I can't recommend anyone buy this. In fact, I don't even want to use it anymore. I don't want to use something that is just constantly smelling like burnt plastic or melting plastic, and then also be applying that to my hair. I think my review's over here. I don't want to put this on my hair again. I'm just gonna say it's a pass. It's a pass. It's a no for me. I don't even feel safe using this. I'm definitely just going to return it, I think. The air that it blows, it's not even cool. Just get a curling iron. The flattening that it does, it's not even that good. If you want to flat iron your hair, I would get a dedicated flat iron. If you want to use it to curl your hair, get a better flat iron or get a dedicated barrel curler. The fact that it also catches hair in here, it smells like burning plastic. The air that blows out of it isn't even cool. It's just hot air. I'm just going to say no. Just skip it. Do not buy this. It's a piece of, it might work for some people and that's great. Aside all of the things that I don't like about its usage, it smells like burning plastic. And it still smells like burning plastic after I've used it the first time, which I feel like that shouldn't be happening. You win some, you lose some. Not all cheap tools are gonna work well. I think that's kind of where this video ends, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this helped you. If you've had a different experience with this tool, please let me know. I'd love to hear it. It's possible I got a lemon, but it works. It turns on. It does everything it says it's supposed to do, but there's so many drawbacks. It's not worth trying, in my opinion. Thank you so much, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.